great power comes great responsibility. Sounds familiar? I know. I love Spider-Man too. Alright, but it's unfair. That's why I say America is the greatest fucking nation. I mean, look at it. Look at my daddy's motherfucking murder. Look at it. Alright? It's the greatest fucking nation in the fucking world. Why? Because we have the power of the government in our hands as the regular people, not the officials. See, them officials have been handing down power over and over again like a monarchy, almost like a damn 100 years. And it's like nobody else. See, a lot of people don't know. Niggas like Benjamin Franklin died. I think either Benjamin Franklin or one of them found them niggas died with an ass load of debt. Not because they were super, I mean, yes, they were super wealthy, but at the same time, they still translate to the regular person. See, they believe that the people that should run the government were the people that were actually working hard and successful in the American system, in capitalism. Because only through those people do they really have a stake in the nation. Do they have a stake in keeping the nation whole, keeping it together, keeping the economy running. But when you see it all the time with these socialist backroads, you got people, they ain't got a dollar to their name. Millions of them ain't got shit but a potato and some salt in a bucket with some hot water. And they're ready to throw the government down because they have no stake in the government. But this is the type of government, especially in this democracy, in this capitalism, that we trying to implement growth. We trying to make everybody have a stake in this government. If you a citizen of this country, we want you to have a stake in this government. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So what do I mean when I say with our great power comes great responsibility? Well, it seems to be that the higher ups to be seems that they want to take away their power because they fear, especially after what happened in DC and shit. They feel that the power given to us is too much and it causes a danger and they should take it away. But again, I tell you, like, it's not, you can't just do that, all right? It's unfair to take away power from the people because you think the people can't handle the responsibility. That's not their job. Their job is to lead us, guide us, and serve us as officials of the government, not make us subservient, make us their, like, you know, like, and I know, and I ain't got really the words to say, but you know what I'm talking about, that class system that they put together, right? The nigga that's running for president should be a motherfucking farmer and shit, but he can't be that, you know, right? A fucking farmer can't just run for president because I think it's, what is it, like $30,000, maybe more, to run for president. That's just the fee alone. You know what I'm saying? Which does not seem like too apparent because if you have someone who's successful in the American system, he should be able to afford $30,000 to run for the most powerful nation, the most powerful position in the free world. But at the same time, we're not dumb. All right, we all know the hoops and bounds that candidates got to go to become appointed at these higher ups. And the only reason why niggas like Trump can't get in, and you know, I ain't got no beef with Trump, okay? Trump that nigga. But at the same time, the reason why niggas like Trump can't get in office because, you know what I'm saying, he's successful. He can pay that fee and work his way because he's been dealing with that, with, well, not really political, but he's been dealing with such higher ups. And because nowadays our political side, our political people are like our celebrities now, especially in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, our political figures are real celebrities now. You know what I'm saying? Their families are family celebrities and shit. You know what I'm saying? They have a name to uphold. They got, you know, generations of family members that been doing this for years. They've been mayors and senators and representatives and congressmen and lobbyists and, you know. But that's where the corrosion comes from, though, is the same families and the same people and the same things. Just, it's like a revolving door. Nothing's changing. It's like a convict that keeps going back to jail over and over again. He's not learning nothing, and when he goes to jail, he just comes out worse than he was when he when he motherfucking. I mean, and we all know niggas like that. Niggas that did something stupid, went to jail, went to prison, got out. Now them niggas are straight monsters. Like, you can't look at these niggas sideways, they ready to beef up. But when before they got in there, they wasn't like that. They was lighthearted. They had light in their eyes. Now, you know, it's black. You know, and it's the same thing to go with politics. You got these, and that's the thing. And a lot of people want to go in there, kick the door down, take the representatives and toss them over the wall. No. You know, you do what a republic does. You let them serve their time out, but the next term, the next generation, you teach them better. You show them better. All right. You as the people, you can make a stance. You don't have to vote for the same people. You don't got to just because of their name. You know what I'm saying? Inspire citizens out there to run for, and you know what I'm saying? Encourage people to get out there. You know what I'm saying? People are so ready to close themselves off and vote for the person that they feel most comfortable with without knowing shit about them. I mean, and honestly, that's what I think happened in this election. A lot of people just voted with who they was comfortable with instead of who was better for the office. All right? They was just more comfortable because everyone was telling them that this person is evil or that this person can do better than this person. And that's all you went off of. You know, and again, it's America. Do what you want, vote who you want to vote for, how you want to vote for them, for what reason you want to vote for them. It don't fucking matter. It's America. All right, we do what the fuck we want. But at the same time, you can understand that the people that you're voting for, they got ulterior motives, man. They're trying to take away your power, little by little. All right, and I'm telling you, a lot of niggas talking about. Like, you know, and I watch the conspiracy theories on how the globalists or the Illuminati and shit gonna take over and shit. But that's the thing, motherfuckers, like, it's not gonna be soldiers in the streets. It's not gonna be a dictator or Hitler type guy come out of nowhere and, you know, take over the world with an iron fist and shit. No. One day we just gonna wake up and we're like, damn, everything we do, they got. We can't do shit. We're stuck. You know? And that's what I'm telling you. You think that socialism, that communism, all that shit is going to bring about some fairness, equality? I'm telling you right now how nature works. All right, the predator, the apex predator, all right, stays on top of the food chain. All right, you put a system like that in place, the apex predator. See, we have a system in place now where you have to have a balance. You can't. I mean, sure, you can be all apex, but you're going to be stuck in a world where you're going to be around a lot of other apex predators, and at any point in time, your life could be done with. Yes, you can succeed and you can do a lot of things. Trust me, I know Nick do a lot of things, but at the same time, you run that risk. Wow. But on the other hand, if you're too, I mean, yes, you can be as smart as you want, but if that's it, if you're just really smart, it's not going to really amount to much. But you just sitting at home with a fucking PhD in your mom's basement. You know, you gotta have that equilibrium, guys. Man, I'm telling you, it's a war against straight men. They separating us, making us think that we're the enemies, when really we're all in one and the same. See, you need to at the same time work on making yourself smarter and stronger, more dangerous and more cunning. All right, you stop thinking this shit's like an MMORPG where you gotta go on one fucking tree and master it. No, nigga, get balanced. This life is tough. This life is rough. And I'm not saying who's here to take your shit. I'm just here to tell you that you can see the evidence little by little how gradually they're taking away people's individual rights. Not so much just, you know, you can't do this, but when you implement laws that force people in a certain behavior, you know, instead of giving them free will, you know, like mask. I mean, Nick, look at my nose. Look at this shit. Look at my nose. Look, you see this right here? I know y'all been seeing it for the past, I don't know how many videos. That wasn't there pre-coronavirus. I never had that issue. But wearing masks all the time, that shit rubbing on my nose, constantly pulling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they making it. I mean, and it's not even, that's the thing. This shit should be optional if you want to wear a mask. But it's getting to the point where you walk in the stores and they damn near tackle you if you don't put a mask on. I mean, this is ridiculous, especially for people in my age range who will survive it. And they said, well, what about the old people, blase, blase? I'm like, understand, in America, see, that's the one thing about being in America. You can live your life accountable for one person, you. Because that is the only person that's going to live or die from your decisions, that's going to serve time in jail or prosper and make money from your decisions. You're going to be affected the most. So everybody needs to have accountability. All right? If an old person, and look at technology we got. All right? If an old person takes the time to drive, put gas in the car, go to the store, put clothes on, shower, and all that shit, he should know the risk that he's taking to going outside. All right? But that's the thing. And you should not restrict him from going outside. That's his American right to. But at the same time, accountability. Accountability. Nigga, I don't even know how many times I gotta say that shit. I swear to God, I'm just gonna start putting that word in front on every video. Accountability. You know what I'm saying? I know the risk if I go do a dangerous job, but I still go do it because they paying me. All right, old people, you can go get whatever the fuck you want at your time, your convenience. That's your right. But at the same time, I'm not finna sit here and support something like wearing masks for something that's not really killing the majority of mainstream America, and even for the ones it's dangerous to. I don't see y'all dying in swabs over there in the streets.
I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.